it's Jamie Zebra 23. I hope everyone is doing so great out there. I hope life is good. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I love all of your comments, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Yes, I do. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, I'm Jamie Zebra 23. Let's see what the energies are. Let's see what they are. Okay, so collective, this is what it's looking like. It's looking like it's a game. Okay, let's say it's football. You know, let's say it's football. Let's say some of the players on a team are very endearing. Let's say somebody's rooting for the opposite team, but they like some of the players on the opposing team. But they can't say it because then people will get mad at them, call them a traitor, whatever. Playing both sides. So they know they can't like come out in the open, but you have unlikely fans. You have unlikely fans silently cheering you on. So let's say at work, maybe there's a clique at work where somebody runs with a certain group that doesn't like you, but then there's like one or two members of that group that they just stay silent, or when these people are not around, they're nice to you. I feel like those people are afraid to admit that they think you're cool and that they like you. Now, sadly, I'm talking about adults here. This to me just sounds crazy. That adults would even be, that this is even a thing. But it is a thing. So you guys have people that are rooting for you. So you would be surprised at who is on your side secretly. And I know you guys are like, well, how does that help me? How does that help me that they don't have a backbone, that they can't voice how they really feel or act upon how they really feel? I agree. I'm just doing the reading. Whoever this person is, you won this tournament. You won this game. But what they're thinking in the background is there'll be more games to win. So right now they have to admit defeat. That they've lost this round, but they're waiting and watching for the perfect moment to try again. It's this air sign woman again. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius feminine. This could be, and then this card was over here. I don't know if this went here or if this went here. But let me just keep it here where it was. Magician, Two of Wands, Queen of Swords, Three of Swords, the Emperor. There's also, if this has anything to do with a spiritualist or a co-conspirator, they don't want to be involved anymore. Hey, Shaniqua. Guys, I've got a little bit of a cold, so excuse my voice. So whoever was kind of like working together with this person, whether this just be like regular 3D stuff or 5D stuff, whoever this is doesn't want to work with them anymore. It's kind of like, okay, it's been 2 years. All we see is collective leveling up and leveling up. Maybe we should put this to rest. Maybe you should just move on. And somebody's having a fit like, I'll never move on. It's to the death, raha. And people are like, don't you think you ought to hang it up? But no, they're mad. Whoever this Queen of Swords is mad. Keep in mind, this could be their sun, their moon, their rising, their energy. This could be you. This could be them. But whoever this person is, yeah. And then we got the Three of Swords and the Emperor. There could be a situation here, collective, to where somebody's boss, maybe it's your boss that's out to get you. But nobody wants to nobody's agreeing with your boss though. So your boss has to put this, whoever this person is, this spiritualist, this boss, this, person that's working with them, they don't want to do it anymore. They're like, okay, you know what? This is actually starting to make us look stupid. This is actually starting to make us look real weak and real bad. I kind of don't want to work on this anymore because it doesn't work. Yep. It's definitely a boss or a spiritualist or a community that's like, we don't want to do this because every time we do this, it gets worse. Like their life gets worse. Somehow your life gets better and maybe you guys are doing return to senders. Maybe it's karma, maybe it's God, maybe it's all of the above. but like literally whatever they try to do to you, it ends up on them. So it took these people a few years to figure this out, but now that they're even lower than they were before, because they've stayed low, they've never really been up. It's taken them a while to realize this. Now some of you are planning a wedding, or you've met the love of your life, and now they're really mad. Look, there's 4 cups. But yeah, you got people like cheering you on, collective. You guys know what the Truman Show is, right? It's given like the Truman Show and everybody's watching, and then you have people being like, yes, go collective, go, you can do this. That's what you get. It's like there's people like having a movie night and they're watching the show, they're watching the movie. You got some people on the one half of the couch that are like jumping up saying, yes, booyah, baby, in your face. And the other half is like, they'll get caught up next time. It's given that kind of a vibe. Like they're watching you from the sidelines. Your Opps are mad because you have more fans than what they thought. Like somebody was trying to say, nobody cares about them, they suck. But they can't deny that you're very loved. There's something here to where somebody cannot deny how loved you are. Now let's see, what else? Yeah, very angry energy. Knight of Swords with the Strength card here. This is a very, very strong anger and hatred. So disgusted by your lovers and your Wheel of Fortune. 4 of Cups, that's disgust, aversions, annoyance. The Knight of Swords, anger. Very, very bad anger. And then the Strength, like fits of anger, watching you be happy, watching this. Yeah, they're on the low watching you. Watching you with the Ace of Cups. Also, somebody feels very tired right now. They're exhausted right now. They're so tired. They were up all night trying to do stuff against you. They're so tired. They just want to go to sleep. Also, some people don't want to work with them anymore. People are, like I said, they're hanging it up. They're like, you know what? We can't pull these all-nighters anymore. I got to go to bed. Like, I can't. I'm not well enough. I keep getting sick every time I do this. Like, somebody's realizing that they can't. Like, they're like, I wish I could help you, but, like, I can't. Like, I'm too tired. Like, somebody just can't do this. I also feel like, collective, that there's an energy here where somebody just can't, like, they don't know what to do. Let's see what else. Okay. Yeah, somebody can't do it anymore. They're like, let's just pack it up and move on. Let's move on to a different topic, subject, person. But somebody wants to stay with you. Like, they want to stay on you. You're unreachable. This person cannot reach. They cannot reach all these cups. They cannot reach these, whatever they have in their head, their imagination, they can't reach that. Yeah. This also, you guys are very private, so somebody couldn't even like do anything if they wanted to. Yeah. High Priestess and the 4 of Staves, Page of Swords and the 3 of Staves. You guys are very private, and somebody wishes that you would be more open so that they could 10 of Swords you and 8 of Swords you, but they can't. 5 of Coins. Yeah, this person is financially unstable. They're not doing well in life. Because they're too focused on you. I feel like people are calling them out. They're like, what is this? What is this obsession? Like, go get a job, or like do your job better, or live your, like, be normal. Like, stop. Don't you have kids? Take care of your kids. Don't you have a spouse? Take care of your spouse. Don't you have like elderly parents? Handle your elderly parents. You know, grandparents aren't forever. Spend some time with your grandparents. What are you doing? Reading specials are $25. I offer same-day readings and a $10 one question, one answer via email only. I also have 2 other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and Jamie Sieber 23 Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment, that'd be super duper lovely. I also have 2 other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and Jamie Sieber 23 Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment, that'd be super duper lovely. Yep. Oh, I do have spell work on the 4th page of my only website, jamiezebra23.com. With this Empress, Nine of Cups, and King of Swords, that's how they're seeing you. You're in this energy, and they don't understand this. One more thing: if you guys are lucky enough, if you're blessed enough to still have your grandparents, please go visit them. If you're able to, if you're on speaking terms, if it's safe, please go visit with your grandparents. You know, they're not going to be here forever. So if you still have them, please spend as much time as you can. I know people have lives and they got their own children and they got their marriages going. But if you have grandparents, please spend time with them. Even your own parents, spend time with them. Because the stories I hear from you guys, you don't even call your parents, you don't see them, you don't have a desire to. That just is shocking to me. Because if you guys grew up with parents that took care of you and they were good parents, why would you not, and I can't tell you guys what to do or how to live or how to think, but whoa, what a vicious blow. I would be thinking, what the hell did I do? I did everything I could. I sacrificed everything. You can't even call me? You can't even see me? You can't hang out? I would be shocked. And then I have some people on here that are grandparents, and they tell me that they're not even allowed to see their grandkids. And I'm like, what did you do? They're like, we didn't do anything. We were good parents. We put them through the best colleges. We had them in sports. We took them to Disney. We loved them. We mortgaged our house for their dreams. I'm like, oh. So if you're pulling that, if you had some people did not have good parents, you guys. Some people, some of us, we have to plan ahead and call people and say, hey, listen, I'm bringing the kids over. Could you not threaten self-harm today? If you're having a nicotine fit, please let me know so I can bring you some nicotine so that we can have a nice 30-minute visit. No talking about self-harm, no sex talk, no, please don't threaten each other. Please, could we agree to that? And I'll buy you a pack of cigarettes. So they can visit their grandma. Do you think, Mom, do you think? So if you don't have to have those speeches before you go visit, I think you've got pretty good parents, and I think your kids are safe to be around them, right? So just be thankful for what you got. And it's really, if you have good parents that can be good grandparents, you're really doing a disservice to your children by not letting them around their grandparents. If they're safe, if they're sound, they're mentally stable, if they've done nothing to make you believe that they would do something to harm your child, please let your children have a relationship with their grandparents. Why would you not? All right, let's see. Extended family is a beautiful thing. All right, so now collective. One more thing before we get off. This is your energy. You're an Empress, Nine of Cups, King of Swords, Ace of Coins energy. Oh, I'm doing great, Boss Lady Nichols. I hope you're doing great too. Okay. Yeah, they don't want you to be in this authority energy. You get to choose how you live and what you do. All right, guys, jamiezebra23.com. Ta-ta for now. Love you. Long time.